Okay, today we are going to remove the bottom sill plate from a pad mount transformer. To perform this, you will need these tools. You will need a 1/2" wrench. You will need a 9/16 wrench. And you will need a 17mm wrench and or a 17mm deep socket. Alright, so to start, we're going to take our 9/16 wrench and we're going to remove this top bolt. This is the bolt that mounts to the concrete pad. So there's a top bolt on here that needs to be removed with the 9/16 first, and then we'll come to the other side and remove the other side 9/16 top bolt. Alright. Now we will need our 17mm wrench or 17mm deep socket. For today we're just going to use the wrench. We're going to take the 17mm wrench and loosen up the mounting nut here. After you get it loose with the wrench, you can finger untighten it. We'll take off this washer. We'll do the same thing to the other side over here. Take your 17mm wrench, get the bolt loose enough to untighten it the rest of the way with your fingers. Take this off here, and again we're going to take the washer. Let's set it over here. Alright, now we're going to take the 1/2" wrench, and we have 4 bolts, 2 on each side, and alright, and then we're going to start to loosen the bolt. And again, we're going to get that to where you can unloosen it with your finger. And then this bolt here, along with the washers, is going to slide right out. We'll set our hardware over here. Again, we're going to loosen this until it's, undo with our fingers. This should push right out. Again, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And take our 1/2" wrench. Loosen this bolt. It's now loose enough for our fingers. Bolt out. Hardware side. And one more time for the last one here. Alright, and with all 4 of these bolts removed and the 2 pad mount bolts removed, at this point you'll be able to take the bottom sill plate, lift it off, and now you have a completely removed bottom sill plate. Put it back on, set it in place, set it over the pad mount bolts here, and then we just reverse the process. We're going to put our washer on first, and then we're going to put our 17mm nut on. Go ahead and tighten this up. Once that's tight, then we can take our 9/16 top bolt here, put it on, go ahead and tighten that down. And then we'll do the same for the other side. So again, we'll put our washer, and put our 17mm bolt nut. Tighten it down. Our 17mm wrench. Take our 9/16 top bolt. Tighten that down. Alright. Now we can start with our 1/2-inch wrench. This side. Well, there's an outside washer here. You want to make sure it stays on the outside. And then there's a square piece here that needs to fit in all the way properly. You have the square and you have the square hole here, and that's what holds this bolt still while you insert it. Okay, it's fully inserted. You're going to take your lock washer, your regular washer, then your 1/2-inch finish nut, tighten it on hand tight, and take your wrench, 1/2-inch wrench, tighten that till it's tight, and then just repeat the process with the 3 remaining bolts. Make sure it fits in all the way into the square. Take your lock washer, 1/2-inch finish bolt, nut. Alright, that's all tight. And we'll finish the process over here, repeating the same thing on this other side. Washer, finish nut. We're going to take our 1/2-inch wrench, tight, last time, bolt all the way in, washer, finish nut, and now it's tight. And there you have the full removal and reassembly of a bottom sill plate for a pad mount transformer.